Hi, guys. Oh, hey, Cooper. We're coming at you live again from the couch, but this time with much more exciting news.
Great news now.
We just kind of realized we've never sat down and shared just kind of what's going on in our lives, and the only time we did it was, something really hard. So
Pretty much, we've traveled and we've gone through a horrible experience, but
we want y'all to get to know us better. So we're going to make more of an effort to do these sit-down, just talking vlogs.
Yeah.
And you want to tell them?
There's a silver lining to all of this.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
We have signed a contract on a house.
We bought a house.
So
we're so excited.
Moving.
We started looking at houses just kind of on and off.
Last year sometime.
Yeah.
Like middle of last year probably.
Cameron's brother Chandler is a real estate agent, and
if any of y'all are from Nashville or wanting to move here, you probably know how crazy this housing market is right now.
It's insane.
There's
we would find a cool house that we fell in love with on Zillow, and then there'd be a contract on it. Or we'd go to one and it just wasn't what we loved, or it was insane out of our price range for what it was.
Sorry.
It's okay.
We've got a pretty good idea of what we want out of a house and in a new house.
Well, we had really specific things. Like, we both work from home. Cameron needs space for his photo equipment.
Anyone else's dogs bring the sticks in the house and chew them up? It's ridiculous.
We look like we live in a
This one's out of the fire pit and it's like all charred. Dude.
Hey,
sorry.
Come back.
Hey, come here. Come see Dad. Come see Dad.
Come on, bud. Up. Stop.
Intermission. Oh my gosh.
Puddles, come here.
You should just swallow that.
I needed a big closet. Cameron needed space for photo gear. We wanted more of like an entertaining space because, as you can see right now, our living room's pretty tiny.
And we got this separation from the kitchen to the dining room to the living room.
Yeah,
so
and we have an awesome house. It's been perfect for the two of us, but then finding out we were pregnant, that really sped things up, and we were kind of freaking out because our one other guest room, so like our master bed is upstairs and our other guest room's downstairs, and that's just weird. You don't want a newborn downstairs when you're upstairs. And the other thing, it's connected, like the door to the basement is in that room, so
it's just it's not the best place for a baby to be, and obviously a kid would be in our room for the first bit, but we wanted to set ourselves up.
So that just sped things up. So we started really cranking up the housing search when we got home from Charleston. We probably looked at
more than that, 4 or
5 houses in person, and there were some nice homes, but nothing really that like we fell in love with.
Yeah. The other thing is too is like we live like right outside of 12 South. We're like 5 minutes from Frothy Monkey, and we love this area, and we didn't want to leave this area, so we kind of limited our search to this spot in town. But at the same time, everything here is so expensive.
Yeah.
And this house we're moving to is in Brentwood, and it's crazy to think Brentwood's such a nice area of Nashville, but it's for the same amount of money as you'd spend here, you can get almost twice the house, with twice the size of the yard, and it's a new build. We're building with Turnberry
and it's
Homes,
just slightly out of town. Like, it's not like it's
we're 11 minutes
from where we are right now, so it's really like not.
We're directly
big
between our parents too, which is great. When we do have kids, we'll have babysitters 5 minutes each way from us, so that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's a perfect location. It's actually funny because when we started looking, I was like, I'd be willing to move a little further out, but no further than this one road, and then our home is actually on this road.
It's crazy.
So,
and there's a great elementary school next door, which is awesome.
Everything
it
about
checked
it
all
just
the boxes,
really. My mom found it, so my cousin Pat told her about this new, because they're not on Zillow, so it's a Turnberry home, which means in our case it's like it's like,
so they buy a big piece of land, build a neighborhood.
There's a thing they call it though, like buy to build.
It's pretty much a semi-custom home. The floor plan is set.
And the exterior,
like the look and everything color is all set.
So they had to submit that to codes a while ago, and so that's set. But it's just crazy that the layout is exactly what we would want in a home. Like, it's actually our dream home.
Basically, for the price range we're looking at, we were going to be stuck in, one of the tall skinnies, which there's nothing wrong with them. Just some of them aren't built as well as the other ones, and they just they feel crammed. And this home is like, it's a true home that's like spread out. There's good space to move around. There's a great
love it
backyard.
so much. Like our first time we went in there, we were just like...
And the fact that we get to pick the floor colors, the cabinet colors, the wall colors, custom things. We get to put can lights wherever we want them.
So that means tons of home content.
Yes.
I know I've been saying that a while. Basically what happened with this house, we love our house. Like, it's so cute, and we've really, like, made it our own. But I moved in...
So I moved in
Cameron
14
had been here for 3 years?
2 years.
Almost
I moved
3.
in the fall of 14.
Yeah.
You moved in the summer of 16.
Yeah. So we just never really took the time to,
9.
like... I kind of moved in on top of all his stuff. So, like, for a while we had his stuff, which was more, like, man cave, really
But
dark.
I also, like... I painted the walls blue for some reason. I don't know.
So we had to
I don't
finally,
really have a good eye for any of that stuff, but now I kind of
now
do.
you do, yeah.
So I've learned.
It was like a weird mix of, like, one room would be really cool and boho and, like, my style, and then one would be, like, really dark. And I don't know. It just wasn't, like, what we envisioned.
It only had one master closet, so we ended up building out a closet for her. The master bedroom and all that's upstairs. This house has some great features.
Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome house. It was just like when we go to take photos, like it's an older home, so it doesn't have great natural light, and there's just all these things. And we've just been so busy. But I mean, before we move, we're definitely gonna show y'all like more of my closet.
Once we get it all picked up to put it on the market, we're gonna we'll put together a video walkthrough and photos of the whole home that I'll take for the MLS.
Because it is really cute. Like, I don't know if you can see the kitchen over there.
Yeah.
But it'll just be nice to have a true, like, first home together. Where we get to combine both of our styles and just really make it our own. Puddles.
I wish I could see this guy down here. He's the biggest goofball.
But my mom found this neighborhood and called us, and she's like, y'all got to go over here. Because it's basically in the same price as we were looking at over here, yet we're getting to totally customize everything. So we came
in. It's bigger yard. It's in a neighborhood, sidewalks, which is awesome.
Just everything.
There's nothing I can
closet,
say about it.
The standard closet that comes with the layout we're getting is like insane.
It's crazy.
But
we
have to share
a
closet again, which I'm not used to.
But once I condense, I still have clothes in my closet from high school. So once I kind of condense down and figure out
I have a lot
really
of clothes. He's got a lot.
I really don't. I have a lot of clothes, but I only wear 10% of them. So.
Yeah. So we're going to do big closet clean outs. I don't know if you can see over there. I started getting stuff together for a closet sale yesterday. So our house will be ready in September. I think we can show the video on here too of the walkthrough of
the other one.
Yeah,
we can clip in some
basically there are... All right, guys. Why are we standing in front of a dirt lot today?
Make a guess.
We got some exciting news.
This is where we're moving in September.
All right, we bought a lot to build a house.
A lot, yeah.
We're so excited. And I was going to say where it is, but I can't say where our house is.
Sorry.
With everything that's been going on in our lives lately, we needed a silver lining, and this has been such a blessing, and it's crazy how quickly it all happened. We looked at this house last Saturday.
Looked at it on Saturday, signed a contract on Monday.
And today's Thursday, so it's been a lot. But my mom found this neighborhood, and we immediately fell in love with it. And we've looked at a lot of houses for the past year, but we just knew this was it. Like, we were walking around and we were like, we want to live here.
And we get to customize it, which is awesome.
Yeah, so it's a semi-custom home, meaning that the exterior and the layout are already set, but we get to pick all the finishes and the cabinets and the paint color and all that. So it's going to be such a fun ride, and we're going to take y'all along with it and build a house together.
If I look nervous, it's because the camera is on the back of the truck and I'm like waiting for it to
forgot
fall.
our little selfie camera, so it's a little windy. Yeah. So
let's take them up there.
Show you our lot. Our house is going to be here one day. Soon. It's going to be built in September.
They already started pouring for the foundation. Actually, look, there it is.
Ah,
look.
That's crazy. We got to come do like drone stuff to do.
I know.
6 elevations, so like front
The way the whole facade of it all looks.
Of our layout. So in our current neighborhood, we were able to go through a home that's the exact layout, but a different front facade.
Yeah,
it's not a facade.
it gives it it's just the brick choice, the style, and the design of the roof line. The layout of the front of the house.
And then yesterday
the floor plan's the same inside.
Yesterday we were able to go. Was it Arrington?
Yeah.
To Arrington to a Turnberry neighborhood
or one of their homes.
Yeah, and they.
We got to see exactly what the exterior of our house will look like, which is great. Well, minus the color of the brick and the mortar, but
so that was really cool to see, and we really love it.
But we get
we'll be able to show you all that though. I mean, clearly, once we're in our house, we're not going to be showing y'all like the front because I just don't want everyone to know where we live. But
we I was just gonna say something. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, we got to meet. So there's multiple meetings we get after we signed our contract. We met with an architect the other day. We can add windows, move walls, change things up. Honestly, their architect Sears did such a good job with this layout of this home that we really didn't see anything.
And then we got there and we thought like certain things were structural changes and they weren't. And we were like, okay, we just want to add 2 windows in the closet, and that was it.
So now we have 2 7-hour meetings with their designer Ursula, and we get to pick out all of our colors, the finishes, everything.
We're so excited. They've been amazing to work with so
process.
far. Yeah. Nikki's been amazing. We actually knew Nikki from a while ago, and she's the one that sold us the home, and they've just been great and answering our questions. This all happened like from the time we saw the house until...
We saw it on a Saturday, and we put a contract in on Monday. So we
Wait,
moved quickly.
One day?
We had Sunday to think about it, and then we knew...
No, because we met with Nikki again.
We went on Saturday because Easter was Sunday, and we signed a contract on Monday. Yeah.
Oh, because we went that afternoon.
Yes. We went that afternoon.
So, yeah, among all of this crazy surgery mess, we were actually buying a house. So, I mean, I feel like we have whiplash from the amount of emotions and just craziness that have been our lives lately. But things are looking up, and this house will also be a really new... great fresh start in this whole sense.
Just a season change in life, really.
Yeah. So just a new fresh start for us.
Good things we were talking about. Good things happen in September. We got married in September. My birthday's in September. We got puddles in September, and we're going to be moving into a new house in September.
Yeah, our house will be ready mid-September. But it's going to be so fun to just be able to take you all through this whole process from design. And I mean, we've never built a home before. His parents have, but it's all completely new to us. Good thing is it's pretty like laid out.
They basically just check these boxes, do this, do that, pick this, and
yeah, I think I'd be pretty overwhelmed if it was just like
if we had to find a floor plan and do everything. Yeah.
So I don't know if y'all understand how it works because it's kind of weird, but basically there's like a whole standard, like we if we didn't want to change anything design wise, there's a standard home that we would get that's beautiful. Like it's just...
They kind of just pick the upgrades on their own, and then you just buy the house as is. But since we got in when we did the home...
But I'm saying if they were just to build our house and we said we didn't want to upgrade anything, they would just build their standard home, and it's amazing. So there's only a few things we're going to change, like...
Hardwoods.
Cabinets, just to make them a little bit more detailed. Hardwoods in the family room because it comes with carpet.
And the office.
And...
I mean, that was pretty much it. But we get to pick,
like, and I want, like, really cool bathroom tile, but which will probably be an upgrade.
Yeah. But. So... you can buy it as is, spend a certain amount of money, or you can go in and spend and do some upgrades. But you get allowances for lighting and all that kind of stuff, which is great. And yeah, we get an awesome kitchen, which is obviously my domain. And I keep hearing that y'all want
more
cooking with Cameron. I will say I have about 6 things that I like to cook, so I need to kind of expand my horizons and my knowledge. But I will say Home Chef has helped me with that because I'm learning to make things I never would. I love tomatoes now. I don't know if y'all know about these little cherry tomatoes, but man, they're good. So some more cooking content.
We're just really excited for this new, great natural light. Yeah. We're just really excited for this new chapter. We'll put the video of the walkthrough. Clearly, it's someone else's home, so the finishes will be different, paint colors, all that. But
they've got like some shiplap that we won't put in ours and that kind of thing. I don't know if y'all are like me. Probably your husbands are like me, but I'm very like a directional person. And our house right now is, so the back of our house here is south facing, front is north facing. which means that we have the sun coming from the east to the west every day across our backyard. So it's always sun in our backyard.
It's not how my brain
And
works.
this house is east facing in the back, west facing in the front, which means that we get good morning light in the back, and then as the sun gets higher in the day, we get shade in the back, so it cools down at night a little sooner. It's just like right now we don't want to go sit on our porch when it's hot out because it's always bright and sunny and our porch isn't covered. But this home, we have a covered porch as well as shade in the backyard, so the evenings will be cooler and it'll be nicer to get out and like spend some time in the
That's how
backyard
Cameron's
together.
brain works.
So
I couldn't tell you which way was anything.
this
bad.
is up, honey.
But we're so excited to show. Cooper's being so sweet.
I wish y'all could meet Cooper.
I know. This
And
is him.
Puddles. And
This is
Puddles.
him. We're so excited to take y'all along on this journey. It's going to be exciting and a little overwhelming, but I just can't wait to share this house with y'all and this whole fresh start. So
Honestly, the most overwhelming part is deciding what is going from this house to that house, cleaning this up and getting it ready for showing, and then keeping it that way. Because these dogs, I think we mentioned it, but our backyard has some little mud spots from Puddles, so like dirt spots where he runs a track. So he's always tracking mud in. Well, we put down straw to keep the mud from coming in, and
It
now
looks like we have a
live
zoo.
in- it looks like we live on a
like there's
farm.
just straw on
There's
our.
straw everywhere. I sweep the
We've-
floors almost every day, and it's just
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
I really want a Dyson.
She wants a Dyson. They're so expensive.
Tell him I need a Dyson.
Dyson, hook us up.
Also, I just want to mention I am feeling a lot better from the surgery. Just having like a few random pains here and there, but finally feeling more like myself, not taking any medicine anymore. I have an appointment with a traditional Chinese medicine, I don't know what to call her, doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been doing it for
I don't
a
know
long
anything
time.
about it. I've just heard really great things.
We said that once we want to try again, like the last time was a total surprise. Like it was not even a thought. But in order to minimize the chance of anything going wrong, we want Hunter to get her health in order and like working out, eating right, taking the right medicines, that kind of stuff, like vitamins and everything. And then just kind of prepping and making sure that, we understand her ovulation and all of that and just making everything feel right, you know? So
And
she's going to get that all
She's
handled.
supposed to be great, and she specializes in infertility and fertility hormones. So I don't know if it's going to be for me, but I'm going to try
We'll
it.
see.
So I'll let y'all know.
It's kind of like not preventative, but it's like just getting in the right mindset and understanding, her body when it comes to fertility.
Yeah.
So
So thanks for watching, and we cannot wait to take y'all along
We're
on this
excited.
process. And
now
here's
we're
to
going
much more home content.
Yes, and now we're gonna go to the flea market,
And
find
new
some
beginnings.
plants, maybe some stuff like that, and yeah. And if any of y'all have any gardening tips, apps that you use, I want to start a garden at our new house. So let me know. I want to grow some peppers and some veggies, stuff like that, some fruit. So yeah,
All right.
thanks for watching.
Bye.